Are you in a team or a boss of a team where hiring feels harder than ever? Are you seeing people less and less with more sick days and working at home days? Are you feeling producing a creative work outcome is just feeling harder and harder, and you're seeing teams more disconnected and communication is like slipping? And does this all feel so deflating to you and overwhelming and stressful when you started in such a place of hope and ambition and passion and that anything is possible with your work team? And are you feeling this worry just creep in that you may just not ever get it back to that high performance and high driving forward together workplace? Well, what if I told you that this all may not be a sign of the times, but a sign that you and your teams are not having enough fun at and also in the work? What if the thing you've been told is unprofessional and not productive, is frivolous, is actually fun, and it's actually the missing performance strategy? Keep listening if you want to learn more about one of the best kept work secrets to success. Hey, fun friend. Welcome to the Finding Fun Experiment podcast with me, Trina Innes, your life fun expert and host, carrying a vision with all of you to inspire a worldwide fun movement. So, in turn, we can live our best, healthiest, high performing, productive, vibrant, passionate lives. Hello. So, we're all going for here. So, today, I am switching gears to fun health in the workplace. I'm just pulling together a workshop on fun health for a chamber of commerce for businesses to talk to them about what's on their mind. What's hurting them right now in profits, in performance, in outcomes. And I'm going to share with them that they need to put more fun into the teams, more fun into the workplace, more fun into the culture, and more fun into the work. And okay, well, get this, over a lifetime, we spend around 10 to 13 years on paid work at work. A lifetime. What? That's like a decade of time. So here's a reality check of the not so fun facts. So only 23% of employees are engaged in their work today. 3%. Whew, how about 60% of employees are quietly quitting or psychologically detached? 75% of employees say they lack the time or energy to be creative at work. Whoa. So why? Why has this happened? Well, I, hate to always go back to COVID, but yeah, that remote hybrid work, it's blurred a lot of boundaries with us. You're always on, your brain's now been rewired to just be in work mode. Leaders now are burnt out. So the people leading your teams to be energized, they're burnt out. And the workload's expanded based, economy, work's expanded, the capacity hasn't. Do more with less seems to be a go-to. And there's consequences around that. Low engagements linked to about 21% lower productivity. And then as a result, as a company, you're 23% less profitable with innovation and your quality suffers. Your disengaged employees are like far more likely to ditch you, and replacing an employee costs 50 to 200% of their salary. I'll say that again, 50 to 200% of their salary. I don't know if you've ever crunched those numbers, but I sure have. I've been in lots of workplaces where staff retention, taking care of that asset's like number one, because if we lose somebody, the onboarding, the training, the production, the impact, the hiring, and then doing it all over again to get them at that person's productivity place again, it costs a lot of money. The higher the stress, the burnout, you make mistakes, you make errors. And today, it's up to 78% higher absenteeism. That's crazy. So no wonder the stress and the worry and anxiety is there about performance and teams. I have fun. Here's the good news. Don't take work less seriously, they perform better, they stay longer, and it costs less to run the organization. Highly engaged teams report 41% lower absenteeism. Yes, you got the people coming to work. Employees who feel engaged, connected, and positive at work are 20% more productive than those who do not. We all know that person on the team who just isn't into their work, might be there in the workplace for the wrong reasons. They can't get into it, and it brings the rest of the team down. Highly engaged teams experience team members are 87% less likely to leave. So your engaged teams are going to stay. So the big myth, work isn't supposed to be fun. Is that like old school? There's actually no data around saying that or proving that. This is like old school belief. Fun isn't professional. If people have fun, they won't work hard. Fun means ping pong tables and happy hour. That's not that's not the reality. And here's the science. When you make fun a daily habit in your workplace, you release endorphins that in turn reduce your stress and helps manage your anxiety. We all want our teams to be less stressed and be able to handle their anxiety. Fun can make you more energetic. We all want the people we work with to throw their energy into the work. Stress is draining and sucks the life out of us, makes us cranky and tired. And when you're laughing with your coworkers and you're connecting, your brain releases that feel good hormone, dopamine, which gives you a sense of like positive outlook. You have a good attitude, improves your mental health to avoid burnout. When you're feeling fun, serotonin is released that like boosts your mood, improves your ability to learn and remember things, and also be adaptable to change. Have you ever worked with a team when you're trying to change things and move things into like a different track in the work and people are stuck? So if they do are not engaged, they can't unstick themselves. It's very hard to make that change happen. Fun is the best kept competitive work secret. I'm telling you, I have been working for a while and I have always had a culture of fun with my teams, for my teams, in my teams, teaching my teams, being part of it in a team. And it just amps up the outcomes, the performance. I want to go to work every day. I want to be with everybody every day. And when that starts to get hard, you can see things really disconnecting fast. The work starts sliding. No one's getting along. You can't communicate. You can't get to your work outcomes on time. And here's this, less than one third of workplaces report having a lot of fun. So get in the game of fun. You're going to amp up your productivity and performance on the teams. 94% of employees value culture when deciding to stay in an organization. Heck yeah. If I got a culture of fun and people are laughing, enjoying each other's company, really investing in each other and themselves, that that is where people want to be. That's where they want to belong. 79% of professionals say having fun at work is important for job satisfaction. Good news, fun is retrainable or trainable, so it can be integrated into your workplace. And I'm going to share with you three simple ways you can bring fun back into work. Okay, let's start with number one. Look, meeting after this could be true for you, not true for you, but there could be meeting after meeting after meeting after meeting, 8, 9 hours, not even stopping to go for a pee break. You got to start those meetings with an energizer. You got to get my head in the game and you got to amp up my energy, my feelings, and my creativity. Look, start the conversation. Throw music on for 5 minutes. Throw music on for 10 minutes before everybody gets settled into the conversation. Have it playing. Upbeat music can trigger the release of dopamine and it associates it with pleasure and reward. And you can start your meetings with a bit of music in the background to amp you up. Also, meeting can contribute to relaxation and alertness and focus. So easy win. Put the tunes on, put some music. Here's a fun thing we did, at work. We have what we call a lively playlist, and so, we each picked our favorite liveliest song that gets up going and play it once in a while at a meeting, and you got people doing this, like, "Hey, that's my song. Hey, that's my song. Hey, is that your song?" Yeah, it just creates the liveliness. So that's just something easy to do. Okay, so play a game. I know. Okay, right? We're getting silly at work now, but I'm not talking about like a heads or toes game. I'm talking game of tag. Well, that could be fun around the boardroom table. I'm just talking like a get to know you game. Okay, so Okay, around the table. What's like the worst like ice cream flavor someone could buy you that you would like choke your way through it? So mine would be probably like tiger ice cream or like the whole licorice orange thing combo going on. So that takes 2 minutes around the table, something to laugh about, have fun about, break out in a fun way. And we all do breakout and facilitate conversations in our workplaces. Break out in a fun way. Okay, who's your people that like taking vacations in hot places? Who likes taking vacations in mountains? Who likes taking vacations, I don't know, where they're driving? So break out people into different groups, into different things to get to know each other. Like, hey, oh, I didn't know that you love road tripping, or I didn't know that you love blah, blah, blah. So that's just a really easy way to get to know each other. Start with a curious question. I love this one. I did this one recently and we're still talking about it. Okay, around the room, what's one thing in your closet you refuse to get rid of and why? We learned a lot about like people's favorite concert t-shirts that are sitting in their drawer, and we got some really fun stories. What's your most used emoji? That's also a good one. I think the last time I did this, it was like the head popping off emoji, which everybody knows and loves. Okay, so number one, start your meetings and conversations with a fun energizer. Super easy, and there's a load of ideas out there. Okay, number two, build a culture of celebration and recognition. Start every meeting with a celebration and recognition after you've done your fan energizer, end it with a celebration and recognition. So here's some ideas. In a current workplace I'm working, we have a fuzzy pink purse award. Is this ugly pink fluffy purse? We have a peer-to-peer recognition, and the person that gets it, someone might put like a letter or some little something in there for them. And then they stand up, recognize their peer, and say, this is why I think they're doing awesome this month. And then they pass it on to the next person. And not only that, the person has to add like some sort of decorative piece onto this fuzzy pink purse. So this person's gotten tattoos, it's gotten like hair clips, it's somebody even dyed the fuzz. I mean, all sorts of wacko things. So again, playful, fun, silly. We just incorporated a bell in the office, like a old school ding 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 bell, like a ship bell or a happy hour bell. And when somebody does something cool or fun or neat, ring it. Everybody comes together for like a minute and recognizes that like cool thing, and then back to work. And it's just a break and a spirit and a good energy into the team. This is also fun. I haven't done this one for a while. So you might have heard about the five love languages. There's also the five work appreciation languages. So test your team and then get to understand what each other's love languages. So for example, I might like words of affirmation. So I love it when you tell me, that I've done something impactful, or I might like a gift. Maybe I'm an act of gifts for appreciation. And it really helps you understand the person's appreciation language, because if I like gifts and you just keep giving me words, I'm like, man, I never feel appreciated around here. So like it's matching up like the right appreciation. I'll put that in the show notes because I really love that test. Thanks for reminding. Yeah, thanking, reminding myself. So I think I need to do it again with a few of the teams I work with. Okay, number three, build a culture of sharing and connecting. Yeah. I mean, gosh, nowadays we've got all this technology. A social WhatsApp group, on the weekend, post your pictures of what you're doing or some fun thing you have or a joke, but create that WhatsApp group or that connection or that space where you're just doing like, it's just social fun stuff. It's not a work thing. And again, it's just a quick, easy way to connect with each other. Or, yeah, what are you doing today on, your stat holiday? Or hey, it's summertime. What's everybody's favorite beach? Pop a picture of it in there. And again, that's a great way to quickly connect, volunteer together. A lot of organizations have volunteer days and time built into their culture, their staff culture, retention culture, and volunteering together. I tell you, it's the best thing. Like whether you're collecting jackets for, a group, or you're, going to a soup kitchen for lunch to make soup for people in need, or you're fundraising, or anything. And it's, we even have cards that we fill out for seniors to say, thank you so much for giving your life and letting life and set the path for us to make it easier. We're out here caring and thinking about you, and they're delivered to long-term care homes. There's lots of things. Yeah, outside the box. Do walk and talk meetings and conversations. So get out of the office, just walk around the office for 5 minutes. Hey, I have to chat with you quickly about something. If it doesn't need a computer or a presentation or something, just do a walk and talk. Get up and move and connect with each other. And yeah, so those are, again, just simple ways of building that culture and sharing together. Okay, so the three tools that you can walk away with today. Number one, start your meetings and conversations with energizers. You're going to see a big difference in how people are showing up for the rest of the conversation. Number two, build in celebration and recognition into your day to day culture. And number three, build a culture of sharing and connecting with each other in a very small, simple ways. Woohoo! Fun. Grab it before the rest of your competition does. And again, if your team, the work you're doing together is feeling flat or a bit blah, then please consider all the fun building that you get to do in your workplace. And I want to thank you for listening and prioritizing fun in your workplace to benefit you and your team's wellness. And if this episode sparked something inside of you, please share it with your friend or coworker, a boss, a teammate, and look forward to tackling a workday together, because isn't that what it is all about? So thank you for listening. Fun isn't always about props, but sometimes it's fun. If you're watching me right now, I just swapped up my reading glasses for my fun glasses. I don't even know where these came from. I have a fun box of fun things. Hey, maybe you need to have a fun box of fun things in your office and just, go to a meeting with these gigantic pink sunglasses I have on right now. All right, everyone, live lively and have fun at work tomorrow.